everything without offending. So now my mouth is in the jailhouse with cases pending. First Amendment, you replaced it, rigged it, dumbed it down. It's not an option. Some of it I understand. Took power from me.
The article is titled Verizon in Q4, What's in Store? Oh, I like what you did there, Monica Alvin of FierceWireless.com. Given Verizon's track record in consumer postpaid phone net adds so far this year, all eyes are on how it's going to finish out the year. Guys, Verizon has had a bad year when it comes to like customer additions. Q1 was losses. Q2 was losses. Q1 having losses would not be unusual. They've done that before. A Q2 with losses is new. They never did that before. And they never had 2 consecutive quarters with losses. So Verizon, under Hans Vestberg, has done something they've never done before, which is lose customers during a quarter not named Q1, and then lose customers in 2 consecutive quarters. In fact, the record is now Hans Vestberg at 3. So he set the record for consecutive quarters in 2, then he set it for 3, and now he has the opportunity to go ahead and lose for 4 consecutive quarters. A full year of losses is expected. I think that is probably the most likely scenario. But the one thing that has remained strong at Verizon has been positive net phone additions thanks to the business group. So in Q3, where Verizon lost 189,000 consumers, so that's the customers in the consumer segment, people like you and me, they were offset by the additions in the business segment. I think they added like almost 200,000. So that basically made them a net positive just because of the business segment. So will Verizon's consumer unit turn the ship around for the fourth quarter? It says here, analysts aren't so sure. I mean, I don't need analysts to tell me this, but I'll take a look because I like Jeff Moore. I don't know what they can do, according to Jeff Moore. They need to develop a better sales culture at Verizon. They don't have the interest in selling that other carriers have, the shorter store hours, their declining store footprint, with exits at Target and Sam's Clubs. All right, so Verizon has completely reduced its retail footprint. They've closed stores and not reopened them. That started happening during the pandemic. They've closed stores after the pandemic. They've made stores into basically like pickup hubs. You know, it's not like traditional retail. Like they're not fully staffed. They basically put the stuff that you want to buy from them in little cubbies and lockers, and they just pick it up. And then, like, in order to be with like a retail associate, you have to like make an appointment. You scan a QR code at the window. It's just so weird and different and unusual. This appears to be part of Hans' plan. You guys remember that Drake song, God's Plan? Hans' plan. It's so weird. Like, so the whole industry, and this is why I said maybe Hans knows something we don't know. The whole industry continues to operate with traditional retail and online orders and stuff, so you can still do those things. There's still flexibility there, but to like completely eliminate your retail is just nuts. You know what I mean? It's weird. All right. Additionally, according to Jeff Moore, he says Verizon just doesn't have that kind of sales culture. I will tell you guys, for the people that work at Verizon, the people I know, the morale is down. People are not happy about the situation. Like, they're constantly being told things from like their managers, their supervisors. You need to sell. You guys are uncutting it. Like, they're selling the product that they have to sell. Those people can't sell AT&T. They can't sell T-Mobile. Those companies have better plans. Those companies have better promotions. Do you want to start multi-carrying at Verizon? It's crazy. Like, what do you want to do? You want them to make gourmet meals out of garbage can residue? You know, you can't just do that. The ingredients have to be there. You want the chefs to cook, you give them the ingredients. All right. Additionally, the business segment, which is now led since July by Sominarian Sampath, it's expected that they will make up for the losses in the consumer group. Manon Roulette has led the customer segment, consumer segment since the beginning of 2022. She replaced Ronan Dunn, longtime exec at Verizon, and Sampath replaced Tammy Irwin, even longer time employee at Verizon. They were both very successful at Verizon. Neither of these two individuals are as successful as they are thus far. Some more stuff from analyst William Ho. You guys might know him from some analyst Twitter accounts that we follow here within the community. Bill says Verizon is clearly struggling in postpaid throughout the 2022 year. There will be postpaid net additions as their business unit sometimes boosts the total postpaid tally. Alas, consumer revenue drives the overall business at $18 billion a quarter. Wow. Folks, I'm not expecting a good quarter for them. Maybe just not as bad as Q1 or Q2, maybe? I don't know. And if it wasn't for business, Q3 was a train wreck too. But everyone's question is the phone net ad question. Given today's T-Mobile aggressive 4 lines for $100 promo, it's timely for the price-sensitive AT&T and Verizon customer. All right, so look, guys. T-Mobile just relaunched 4 iPhones, 4 lines for $100 per month. It is T-Mobile's base essentials. It's their entry-level plan. You're not getting a great plan, but you are getting unlimited data, unlimited talk and text. And that probably fits the bill for a lot of cost-conscious customers. There are probably some people at the Verizon network right now who are on a similar plan who wouldn't mind just making the switch and saving the money. An equivalent plan for Verizon, so 4 lines, 4 iPhones on their Welcome Unlimited, is probably going to be, let's call it $15 a line, or $15 a phone, right? So just for phones, you're coming in at like $60, right? A month to pay those off. And then the lines of service are going to be like $35 a month to be on Welcome Unlimited, right? I think it's 30. They're doing 30 or 35. I forget with autopay. You're going to be at double the price. At least double the price. All right. And then at AT&T, it's probably going to be closer to like 180. So T-Mobile's coming in and they're undercutting the competition in pricing. If you're a cost-sensitive consumer, T-Mobile's the move. You're getting iPhones for all 4 lines. You're getting 4 lines for $100. So T-Mobile's aggressive. They're aggressive with their promotion, and it's going to probably hurt Verizon. Verizon's losing to big cable. Comcast and Charter are taking their share. Verizon, no doubt, has probably lost some customers to AT&T as well, and no doubt from T-Mobile. And I think this quarter is going to show more of the same because T-Mobile and AT&T are both more aggressive with promotions. T-Mobile with the line deal and the phone deal. This is going to be rough. T-Mobile has already announced some pretty aggressive Black Friday holiday offers. I don't think Verizon will go too much further down the discount rabbit hole, according to mobile ecosystem managing editor Mark Lowenstein.